Hi, good morning. This is Abraham Moses from the yellow taxi of Newark Liberty Airport. As our voice has never been heard by the politician and responsibles, we decide to create this channel to help people to know how we serve them and how we suffer to serve them. First, today, we're gonna show where those people are standing in this morning. Look, people are making lines, 600 of them. Come in the morning, come to the line, and can be waiting 3-4 hours before getting a ride. First of all, you have to know that in the airport, there is yellow taxis and white taxis. Means the airport is divided in two. Terminal A and Terminal E is for the city of Elizabeth, and they have white taxis. Terminal B and C are for Newark City. That's where the yellow taxis are serving. But both yellow taxis or white taxis are getting harmed and taken over by Uber. If you come to Terminal A, which is the white taxis, the business there went down 70 to 80%. There is about only 100 to 60 taxis because that terminal is small. But when Uber started a couple of years ago to pick up in Newark Liberty Airport, Port Authority police used to give their drivers tickets for not having proper insurance for taxi and livery industry. Means they cannot pick up by regular plates by the law. But since Uber bought his way through by giving some money to City Hall or giving something in the side, they create for them a legal way or illegal way that a police from Port Authority told me this is the legal hustling of Uber. Why? My question consists on why only on Newark Liberty Airport Uber can pick up with regular plates. Means you can come from Connecticut, from Pennsylvania, from New York, from New Jersey, or even from California. You have a plate of California. You come to the airport, you can do business and pick up, which is unfair. Those taxis pay $5,000 to $7,000, if it's not $10,000 a year for the plate. The drivers, before getting behind the wheel of a taxi, has to go to a test by City Hall, has to go to FBI background to ensure the safety of our customers. We have to pay for medical visits, and we have to pay weekly between $500 to $700 for the owner of the medallion that we can drive these cars. While a driver from Uber can come from a pizzeria or from any delivery service and start picking up in the airport. That's why a lot of problems happen, a lot of rapes, my understanding, Uber cannot pick up in JFK or LaGuardia. I say it last time, and I'm saying it again. They cannot pick up in Newark. They cannot pick up in LaGuardia or JFK or the city, the 5 boroughs of the city, without proper insurance of livery or TLC, because there taxis have unions to defend them. Taxi has TLC to defend them. Taxi has City Hall involved to defend them. While here in Newark, if I stay home today, means I don't buy any food to eat. If I don't make $100 a day just for the car, I cannot even go to the hospital. I have no insurance coverage, no policy of whatever, retirement, or if you get sick or whatsoever. Nobody helps those drivers. There is thousands of drivers that sit here all day to make 2 pickups. Most of the busy days, 3 pickups. And you and your luck, your pickup can be between $40 to $60 a pickup. The owner of the medallions, either the yellow or the white one, has been hammered by the banks that take over them after their price went down, after the people cannot afford to pay. Only in Newark, Capital One come and take over the medallions that their drivers cannot pick up. After 3 weeks, they sold them in auctions, regardless of what's gonna happen to these owners or to the drivers that makes living after them. In New York, City Hall and TLC took matters in a hand to defend them and review with the banks all these loans that has been made during many years, and comes up with a middle solution that banks accepts and drivers accepts, to lower the money, to lower the payment, to let people make a living, which is nobody talk about it here in Newark. The medallion, as I said before, used to cost between $400,000 to $550,000. Now the medallion cost $125,000. The drivers that ran the medallion used to pay between $500 and $700 at that time a week, and is still paying the same thing now, between $500 and $700 a week. We've been talking about the mayor of City Hall, Ras Baraka, or the senators of New Jersey, Bob Menendez. They never show up here. They never show up to help us. They never even talk to us. I've been talking about New Jersey governor. Now I'm going to talk about the lieutenant governor, the head of the Port Authority. As how Port Authority is squeezing those people here. How Port Authority makes taxi drivers stand here and make them circle around 3-4 miles around the airport, while Uber just come in the business for the last 2 years, and they give them a big lot instead of giving it to the taxis. Taxis follow the rules. We're not asking something that comes from hell. We're asking just that everybody, if you want to give competition, make it a fair competition. Follow the rules. The last things, drivers in New Jersey, this Newark airport taxis, used to work with cash only. That means customer has to pay cash or there is no taxis. After that, they make drivers to accept credit card offered by a private company. But that private company, for years now, charge $5.50, which is the make that makes the customer unhappy. Customer all time complain, if I'm gonna give a charge $5.50 to the company that process the called a voucher fee, voucher fees, I'm not gonna give drivers tip, which is all time make drivers and customers in conflict. But what should the driver work for this company for free? Who give them this deal? And the driver, I'm in my car, going working with the customer. I have to make the run. Then I have to charge the customer. Then the bank take the money and I don't take nothing. So what's my profit in it? If this company makes just $1 for each sweep for the driver, or in another case, saving for all drivers, that if you get sick, you get paid from that case. If you cannot afford to pay your weekly money or your weekly rent by any circumstances, they can pay for you, or they just give you that $1 if each sweep. That comes to 5 or 6 sweeps per day, or 2 sweeps per day. But if you count dollar by dollar for the whole year, for 365, it comes up. It's add up to between $1,200 to $2,000 at the end of the year as back money that can help driver for their kids, or to repair their taxis, or to make for their gas, or whatsoever. Who make the deals with those companies? What's the profit for the drivers? I work for you, I gotta get something. And at the end of the day, even if I work for you, I give that sweep, the company take $5.50, I have to get my money in their ATM machine only. If I go to a different ATM machine, I have to pay whatever that ATM machine charge me, plus $2 or $3 for the same company that I'm giving them my service for free. They charge me if I get my money from another ATM machine. Is that fair? I don't think so. Anyway, this is just one of the problems. We compel and we appeal to all people that's making decisions, or politicians that are in concern with this taxis and this industry. Please come up with a solution. Come talk to us. Help us. Those people here, they are in suicidal mood. We don't want to go and stop anything that goes in the airport, make manifestations, or just create problems. Please help us. Please talk to us. Let people know. Come to us, see what we're going through, because this business is dying, and this is the end of it. At the end, I say thank you to anybody that support us. Thank you that anybody that listen to us. Thank you to anybody that watching this video. Please call the head of the Port Authority. Call the governor, Murphy. Call Cory Booker, our senator. Or call the lieutenant governor. Or call City Hall and ask about taxi drivers, how they going and what they going through. Thank you. Have a nice day. This is Abraham Moses. I love you. I love everybody.